Hey y'all, work these claims with me while I talk about what's going on with me medically. This is part 2. So ultimately, after I turned 30, I was dealing with the debilitating pain as it relates to the periods, the uterine fibroids, and the cysts. And ultimately, I was looking for some type of resolution. Now, I will say our healthcare system, as it relates to getting you better, getting you healthy, getting you cured, is obsolete. And until you actually go through something like this, you really don't understand. But unfortunately, I had to go through so many hoops to even get some type of relief as it relates to what I was going through. Now, when I say hoops, like they tried a slew of different medications. I had to deal with vomiting because the medications honestly are poison. I had to do all of these testing, ultrasounds, CAT scans, MRIs. Like it was just ultimately never ending. Like it felt like they're like, look, we're going to run up your insurance bill and try everything that we can possibly try before trying to get you some actual relief. Now, I did all of my research and, I spoke with doctors in reference to what would be a remedy for my situation. And the remedy ultimately was a hysterectomy. Now, that is a major surgery and that's completely understood. But when you have all of this documentation over years and years of you dealing with pain and going to the emergency room and missing work and, mentally breaking down because of this condition, you would think that these healthcare providers would try to get you to where the solve is. But instead, like I said, they want to take you through all of these hoops. But nevertheless, I jumped through all of the hoops. I didn't really have a choice. Ultimately, these conditions were affecting my quality of life, my ability to work, and, provide for myself. Now, I will say during the last year, I did switch doctors and go to St. Joseph's here in Phoenix. And luckily, I got the best OBGYN and the best surgeon. Shout out to Dr. Dancy, Dr. Afrape, who was the OBGYN and the surgeon who ultimately assisted me in getting this hysterectomy that I needed to move forward and not have to deal with this debilitating pain. Now, I will say I was super, super happy when going through this surgery that all of the people that were assisting as it relates to my surgery were African American. I love to see it. This is not no racist shit, but me being an African American woman, to have all of these African American doctors, surgeons assisting, like it brought so much joy to my heart. And I got to meet and speak to them prior to the surgery. So wonderful experience as it relates to that. But ultimately, it was the doctors at St. Joseph that were able to push through getting my surgery approved, and I moved forward and got it. And I'm like so much, even though I'm still recovering a week and a half now, I feel like a weight is lifted off of my shoulders. Now, for any of you ladies out there that are dealing with this or have questions, feel free to comment, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. But that is my journey. I will be posting the actual video